Hey guys, welcome back to Chantel's Empress Tarot. So gang, get in here and let's discuss the energy that we have today. I pray everybody's having a blessed day. It's Sunday. I hope it's going well for you. And I thank everybody for being here that do stop by. I appreciate you guys. Now, I will tell you, I'm seeing some mind game energy here. Somebody can be trying to play with your mind right now. They could be analyzing you, testing you at this time. This is somebody who's emotionally unavailable, though, Spirit is saying here. Spirit got you through this situation. There's signs, it's synchronicities that's leading you away from this energy, and or this is how you've been feeling lately. Maybe you've been hearing readings that's been telling you, and or you feel like been resonating with you for you to exit something or exit a situation. Right now, it's a desperate energy. Somebody's feeling very desperate. They're self-sabotaging their self, though. Their life is going up in flames. Spirit is saying here. So this is somebody who is going through a lot of karma right now in the situation. You see, this person's life is definitely up in turmoil right now due to all these mind games that they wanted to play with you at some point in time in this relationship, or they're doing this at this moment. Yeah. But again, like I said, you are very protected. This is somebody who also knows this about your energy. They know they cannot play with you. I also feel like you're very intuitive. So you usually see right through this person. Spirit is telling me here. This is a masculine energy that is coming through here. If this isn't actually a masculine, this is a woman that could have a lot of masculine energy to them. This could also be a same-sex relationship. Take it as it resonates for you. But this is somebody with a lot of masculine energy. They wanted to be a divine masculine. Or I felt like they came at you like a divine masculine. Spirit is telling me here. But this is somebody who's needing rescuing. They were looking for love to rescue them, to save them. Not realizing before you can go into a relationship and or before you can try to give yourself to somebody else, you first have to love yourself. This person never sat with themselves. They could have been like a relationship hoarder, never letting go of old relationships, always in a relationship, feeling like they needed to be attached to somebody to feel worth. I feel here. This is somebody who's now feeling like a fool. The overall energy of this reading is the Fool energy, which is letting me know that this is a free-spirited person. This person usually like to do what they like to do. They usually are very free in what they want to do or how they feel about things. They also may not have a strong foundation as far as where they are. They can go from pillow to post usually. Not really rooting and or forcing to get their own place or stay one place. Take it as it resonates. But still, I feel like this is somebody who has a lost soul, a lost spirit. Still searching or trying to figure out who they are really. Yeah, Spirit is telling me here. Right now, this is an energy that's destroyed, though, due to you guys' breakup. This person feels messed up. They're all in their feelings. They don't really know what to do, and they're shattered. Something also could have been broken in this situation. This person could have anger issues. Take it as it resonates, because this is somebody who deals with a lot of pent-up anger. They could take it out on you and or take it out on other energies at rash moments. I do feel like this is an energy who exploded at some point in time in you guys' relationship, where things got out of hand, where this person could have frightened you, where they could have been breaking things, where they could have been just acting like a damn gorilla in a way, like they just gonna come through and mess stuff up like a tornado, a storm. Spirit is telling me here. But right now, this person regrets that energy. They regret destroying things because now they're broken. This masculine energy definitely is very broken right now. and they are ashamed at their behavior, however they acted. This is why they want to come through with some type of apology. They want to tell you sorry. But it's hard. My throat is getting clogged here. Let me drink something. Yeah. This person, it's hard for this person to say sorry. It's hard for this person to apologize. They can be very stubborn in their energy. You know, they're not very flexible, and or they look at apologies as a sign of weakness usually. But this is somebody who wants to have a heart-to-heart with you at this time, I feel. Yeah. This is an energy who admits that at certain points and or when they was dealing with you, they act like you were strangling them. Like you was trying to keep them from having fun, and or you was trying to keep them up under you, or they felt like you had a tight leash on them. And this is something this person didn't like. This is also why they're hesitant to come back towards your energy, because this is somebody who enjoys their freedom, see? The Fool here, this person loves being free. They don't like being locked down. So they are hesitant to come back towards you because of that. They also know they are explosive. You know, that they can blow up really quickly. And I feel like they are afraid that you may communicate something that they don't want to hear, or they're afraid of hearing. I feel like they are strategically planning though, but this person is still dealing with a lot of distractions. This is somebody who still do have the other options. They still are dealing with other options because they have a wandering eye. We just established that this person likes their freedom. They also like to keep their relationships private. They don't like everybody knowing who they're dealing with. And that's because they don't like to be caught up in or have to explain their behavior. Yeah. This could be a character here. This person could come off as very alarming in some type of way. They could be very dramatic, always over, you know, exaggerating things. And this is what you feel and or seen from this person. Every time something went off or happened, this person was explosive. All of that pent up anger would come out. And a lot of that anger has nothing to do with you. This person is just easily triggered. They've never really dealt with their past traumas or their past issues, which they really needed anger issues or had anger problems, I feel like, since a child, since they were younger. That's why they still have this innocent mentality and or childish mentality towards them, I feel here. Yeah. Broken mirror, see? Triggers. I can't make this shit up. This person get triggered very easily, especially when anything comes up that mirrors them and or make them think and or remind them of their past. This person lives in a lot of turmoil. This person is very miserable in the inside. Whether you know it or not, or whether they try to show it or not, it comes out in anger, I feel. I hear beast mode. This person goes into beast mode, destroying everything. They really can't control this, and this is something that they know. They also get off with other energies, I feel like, because it tempers them. It's like medicine. Sexual energy to this person tempers their energy. It makes them calm. It's a dopamine in some type of way for them. It really helps them. They feel anyway. That's the only time they feel safe. That's the only time they feel saved as well. Spirit is telling me here. Yeah. This could be an earth sign energy that we speaking on, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But either way, this person is very emotional right now. But this is somebody who's very stubborn as well. So I don't feel like they're showing you, or they really want you to know how they feel. Instead, they're trying to find some type of strategic way to come towards you. They're also dealing with drinking and or alcohol to cope as well here. Yeah. But this is somebody who definitely feel like you're giving them the cold shoulder right now. Yeah. That there's a breakup, that there's distance between you two. And right now you're ignoring them. But like I said, this person feels ignored by you, but at the same time, they're not coming toward you, I feel like, to see if you're really ignoring them. That's not their energy. They're more so like, okay, we can play this game. I'm not going to go towards them because they don't think that you will give them another chance. They feel a cold shoulder up against them right now. It's like when you can feel it in the air, when you can go into a room and cut some tension with a knife, but nobody's speaking. This is what this person is feeling right now. Yeah. Keep saying, I feel like a fool. I should have did better. I should have slowed down. But the flip side of them, I feel like it's saying, but I like my freedom though. I like being able to do what I want to do. I like being able to be free. But I also miss you. You know, this is how this person feels. Yeah. Acceptance is here. It's hard for them to accept something at this time. Yeah. They're learning to accept this, though. This is how they're feeling. This is what they've been telling themselves. That they're just going to let this go. That they're not going to chase you. That they're not going to fight for this. That they don't have time for this. They also could feel like you're playing the mind games with them right now. You're the one gaslighting them. You're the one that was messing with their mind. This is how this person could be feeling, especially when they drink. And they also could do some other type of drugs as well. This is an energy who's upping their substances, doing more in their energy in order to cope. This could have been also some of the reason you backed away from this person because you like, look, you went from drinking to shooting up or drinking to sniffing to doing, you know, you could feel like this is nothing to really contemplate about. You see, contemplation is here in reverse. Like, I'm not even thinking about this. This is nothing to even think about if you coming at me with this energy. And this is something this person could know, like I said, and that's also why they could be in this fool energy that I kept feeling like they like, you know, I miss you. I was a fool, but I still enjoy my freedom because this is somebody who has addiction they would have to kick. They will have to stop getting high. And that's something that usually is not easy for somebody to put over what they are doing. Like, they can't just stop getting high. They can't just put you first in that situation. And that's what they know. This is why they're saying, look, I'm just learning to accept this. Because they know they're not really ready for this change. They're not really ready to make this change. That's why they keep saying, or was saying, they needed somebody to save them. Because this is somebody that would have to go into a treatment center. They would have to go somewhere in order to get help for the things that they're going through. They couldn't do it by themselves. So this is why they're needing that rescuing energy. Spirit is letting me know here. It's making sense now. Which all energy do as you continue to go through it. It makes more and more sense. See, everybody has a story. And even if energy isn't the best, it's still a part of this person's life or a part of people's life that should be looked at. Where you do have empathy, sympathy, and wish and hope that they will do better eventually. Yeah. This person is unsure, you know, and due to the fact they're getting high and they're doing a lot of things that they have no business, they got sketchy energy. This person comes off as untrustworthy because you can't trust them because they might steal from you. They might, you know, they're going to do underhanded things to feed their addiction, to feed the things that makes them happy. So with this energy, you end up outweighing your options. Do I let them in to feed them, to give this person that I love an opportunity? Or do I just keep them at bay because they're sketchy in their energy? This could hurt you a lot to have to pull back from this person. But the heights that they went to now in their addictions may be way too above your rate, what you can handle. You could have children, you could have things that you could lose in regards to dealing with this type of energy. Yeah. Patience. You tried to be patient with this person. Spirit is telling me here. But then you started to realize you had to accept the things as well. You had to accept that a person is not going to change until they're ready. And you can't fight against an addiction. No matter how much you love them, no matter how much they love you, when it's an addiction, it's bigger than you. And maybe you had to stop blaming yourself for an ending, for this person killing themselves and or killing your relationship. But Spirit is telling you, don't continuously blame yourself or don't be down on your energy, because this person has to come out of this on their own. And they even realize that. They like, look, I know that you were there for me. I know that you love me. But what I'm facing, it's not your fault. I don't blame you. This is how this person is feeling at this time. Yeah, they know they're a serial killer. They know they keep killing situations, but they know this is their energy until they seek help. They're going to keep hurting people. And this is where they at with it right now. But as they think on it, and when they think about it, look where they at with it. Still drinking, still doing what they're doing. This is somebody who gets messed up and start crying about their shortcomings. Like, man, I want to do better, man. I need to do better, man. I need to go to rehab. Look, confirmation. I need to do this. I need to do that. This person, literally, the drugs and the stuff that they do make them realize more of their shortcomings. Put them more in a depression. But at this point, no matter how they feel when they do it, they still go back into the state where they need it again. They want it again because this person is in child energy, very childish. And they dealt with some issues from their childhood. This person is also some children involved here. Somebody could be pregnant. A child could have just been born. You could have a child with this person. A pregnancy is here. You could be pregnant by this person. Like I said, I felt like children could have been in the midst of this for you to be saying, like, look, this is bigger than us. Even if I wanted to be with you, you come in with these addictions, this drugs, this stuff. I can't have that shit in my house. I can't have that shit around my children, Even if you love this person, I really feel this for your energy right now. Your intuition is telling you something, though. Safe love. Yeah. This person knows that with you, it was safe to love. You were a person that they could safely love, but they messed it up. This is an energy that's saying no matter what, they will always love you. They will always trust you. They don't trust a lot of people. But this person know they can trust you. They may not even really want you to see them all the way right now, even though they want to meet up. They want to have a heart-to-heart conversation. They want to talk to you. You see here? Because this is somebody who knows they owe you an apology. So they want to apologize. But they do feel guilty that their energy is still not where it needs to be, And they also are angry at themselves for putting you in a state of fear. Because like I said, I feel like this person flipped out. Their pent up anger came out. They could have been ill, They could have been bugging you for money or needing something from you, and you told them no, and they could have went berserk. They could have ran out the house with your keys. They could have bust out your car window. Like, this person did something freaking crazy, I feel, that they are so, like, apologetic about right now. But still knowing, I ain't ready to kick it, though. Or I'm not. So they don't even know if they should really come toward you with this apology. Yeah, they don't even really know. Yeah, something about the 22nd could have been significant in you guys' situation. You know? Yeah. You could have been also away from this person for 22 days. Take it as it resonates. Wine, yeah. This person drinks anything, wine, but I feel like you could drink wine. You could have been recently sitting, drinking wine, thinking about this person. Y'all could have at least 3 kids together. Spirit could be saying here, yeah, something could be significant about a Monday in this situation with you and this person as well. They're lonely, though. Yeah. This is somebody who also feels like their character is being assassinated. So you could be talking about them, or this is how they're feeling. Yeah, this person has bipolar. This is also why they went off. Yeah. Something about a truck. They could have went off and did something with a truck, stole somebody's truck. They could drive a truck. Take it as it resonates. But something about a truck could be significant. Somebody's name could be Erica. Your name could be Erica. You could have long hair. This person hair also could be long, but this bipolar energy is definitely all over this person. Yeah, the number 10. I feel like this person done something up to 10 times. Like, they could have had these episodes up to 10 times. Something about the 10th of the month could have also been significant for the situation. Making it 22 days or 22 something. I don't know. Take it as it resonates for you. Yeah. But right now, this is somebody who knows that they was taught better than what they're giving off. I feel like this person grew up in a good environment. They could have had Christian values and or spiritual background. But somewhere along the way, they lost their way. They could have got into gangs. They could have got into cult-like energy in some type of way. But whatever it is, it made them lose their way. Spirit is telling me here, yeah. And they gave up. This person entered some type of hard time in their life where they were desperate, where things was crumbling, where they were in some type of inferno. And what they went towards to comfort them, I feel like, was drugs. They stopped their belief in God. They went towards drugs, and that was what put them in this desperate energy. They were desperate to feel better because this is somebody who had given up. They could be a fire sign energy, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo as well. Yeah, but they see you here as this Empress. They know that you love them. They know that you were nurturing to them. You also could be this person's baby mother, again, like I said. But this is an energy right now who's admitting that without you, they feel lonely. And they miss you guys' friendship because this is somebody who admit that they could confide in you with these things. And or they know they could if they was ready to face it. Even if they haven't confided in you about how deep this rabbit hole runs with their obsessions, with this drug usage, this toxicity, yeah, this persistent energy that they have, but it's hurting them. They're exhausted. This person doesn't look the same. Their health is being affected as well. This person could have some type of autoimmune disease as well. Something that they could have been born with. Some type of health issue as well. This also what could have fed this drug addiction because they could have got on medication for something and then they became addicted to it. And this is why they could have been in this toxic energy and or their drug usage has heightened at this time. Take it as it resonates for you. Yeah. Yeah, but this is somebody who's here in the Tower in reverse. They're still resisting change. They're not ready to let the streets go. They're not ready to let the things go. And that's why God is telling you guys to use your intuition in the situation. That don't allow this person just to come back in, even though you may want to, because I do feel like you've been thinking about texting this person. You've been wanting to. You may have been texting them, then deleting it, then like, should I send it? Should I not? Because I do think you're worried. You're thinking about them. You do want to make sure they're okay. But Spirit is telling you right now, this is an energy you just have to let, deal with their issues. They're not ready to change. You see? They're not ready. So even though you want to reach out to them, whereas though I still feel like if you was to reach out to this energy, you'll probably get no reply. They probably won't even text you back. Even though they want to apologize, like I said, they know apology don't mean nothing without change. They know this. So even if you reach out to them, they may not answer. They also may not have their phone. Their phone could be off. Take it as it resonates for you. The Four of Swords is here. Yeah, this is something you really just have to take a break from right now, Spirit is saying here. By any means necessary, you have to rest. You have to recuperate. You have to get out of your head about this. I feel like God will be protecting this person. This person will be okay, but they will have to pray. They have to get back to their roots, I feel here. Yup, and get out of the toxicity. I feel like it's a lot of gossip surrounding this person and their drug usage. How they be high as hell. How they be in another whole nother galaxy people is talking about. They're talking about this energy, how they just be gone. Yeah. It's embarrassing to you. It's also embarrassing to them. Or will be. Take it as it resonates for you. But I do see you've moved on and gone saying, that this is the right thing to do. So guys, we're going to get out of this energy. We're going to pray for them as we always do. I do feel like this is somebody who will eventually communicate with you. Eventually. But it still may be chaotic. It's still not going to be how you want it to be. And this is somebody who's still in and out energy here with this Eight of Wands. We see they're in and out. You always get the short end of the stick in this situation. So guys, if you've been here this long, please like the video, share the video, and please subscribe to your girl if you already haven't. And guys, I'm going to pray for you in this situation. I'm also going to pray for this energy, like I said before. For I know that fighting any devils or demons is not easy. But this is somebody who's saying, I'm not ready to change. So maybe one day, look, this is what they're saying. Maybe one day I'll be ready to make a difference or change. But right now, I'm just not. And I don't blame you. So lovelies, don't blame yourself through the situation, because this person is saying they don't blame you. They know you gave them more than enough time. So remember that. Yeah. So like I said, I pray this is helping, or I pray this did help. And I will see my lovelies in the next reading. Bye-bye.